Thanks, Corey and Cooper. Welcome into our WAER studios for Countdown to Tip-Off. I'm Sam Oppenheim. Thanks for joining us tonight for Syracuse, North Carolina. Remember, you can listen live on 88.3 FM, streaming online at WAER.org or through the WAER app. And make sure to follow us on social media at WAER Sports on Twitter for news and game updates. And it's the same handle for our SoundCloud account where we post radio features and broadcast highlights. As Corey and Cooper mentioned, this was not the original matchup for tonight. Syracuse was supposed to host Clemson. Carolina was scheduled to be off. We'll go more in-depth into the chaos of the conference slate a bit later. But let's get you up to date with the Orange. And speaking of time, it's 8:35, and Georgetown still lost to Syracuse on Saturday. The Orange slid by in a 74-69 win in their last non-conference game. Forward Marek Dolezaj was a key contributor and left it all on the floor. Maybe a little too much.
Feeds it down low for Pickett, and a foul is called. And Marek is sprinting towards the locker room.
He went down on his face.
I
think he lost the tooth.
He must have. Yeah, the tooth fairy must be coming to him tomorrow or tonight.
He's down. They're kind of picking up pieces on the paint.
Yeah, I'm looking at Dolezaj now, and there's a lot of red on that mouth. How is he on the floor right now?
Dolezaj lost a tooth but gained a memorable moment in his SU career, and it went viral too. Memes on social media, parody Twitter accounts, and even his own John Boy breakdown video. All in a day's work for the Slovakian. Regardless, Dolezaj's hustle play was evident. The senior notched 11 points and finished a rebound shy of a double-double. With stats like those, it was no wonder Jim Boeheim wanted him to stay out there, even missing a tooth and gushing a bit of blood.
He was going to the locker room, but I stopped him. I said, "You just hurt your tooth. You didn't hurt anything else. Let's go." And he was trying to go to the locker room, but he didn't make it. He's too important to us. We need him in there against pressure and handling the ball and stuff. So, he toughed it out.
Boeheim knows he needs Marek on the floor, and so does Joe Girard.
I think it was a really good thing that coach didn't let him go to the locker room because, we obviously need him. He's a big part of the team. He's a senior. He's a leader. And he makes really good plays at the end of the games, and he did that tonight. So I'm just glad that he stayed out there, but that is something I've never seen before.
Girard strung together a good game of his own with 18 points. The sophomore had a measly 10 over his previous two games. Against G-Town, SU received solid shooting performances from the guard duo of Girard and Buddy Boeheim. The two combined for 39 points on Saturday. It's the highest combined output for Buddy and Joe this season. So the guards are finding their groove. In the big man department, Barama Sidibe has yet to return to game action. Sidibe has experienced swelling in his knee that has prevented an earlier return for the 6'10 senior. Jim Boeheim himself is frankly unaware of his status.
Barama, we won't know really until we get to the game. He practicing a little bit, not a lot. So we'll see at game time, I guess. But he hasn't played in 6 weeks, so I don't expect a lot.
Well, most of the storylines from Georgetown seem fine and dandy. There's a harsh reality about this Syracuse team. Nearly a week ago, the Orange led by as many as 18 against Pitt. SU ended up losing by 3. On Saturday, Syracuse's largest lead was 16. However, the Hoyas shrunk the deficit to 3, and SU escaped by the skin of its teeth. Yes, that was a Marek joke. The Qs won that game by 5. SU vies to finish strong, but first the Orange have to complete the opening 20 minutes, and even before that, we have tons more coverage leading up to tip-off between Syracuse and North Carolina. Stick with us on the original home of the Orange, WAER.